Hello again my friends, welcome to a new series where I talk about and show you my loot drops from the weekly Nightfall Strikes and hard raid runs. Now we all get excited when we see that reward box filled with exotic loot, but that excitement soon turns to utter disgust when you realise that you already have that particular exotic item. Even more so when you've just purchased that item from Zure for 23 strange coins. Well, that's exactly what happened with my first Nightfall Strike attempt after the weekly reset. I already have the Mida multi-tool and exotic scout rifle, and yes, I had just purchased this particular exotic weapon from Zure a few days earlier. And my second run through didn't go much better. RNGesus threw up Saurus Regime, an exotic auto rifle that again I already have. Now my teammate Unknown Player bagged himself Lucky Raspberry, exotic chest armor for the Hunter. Now this is the only exotic piece I don't have for my Hunter, so I was hoping this would come my way. Next up, we have my first hard raid run through after the weekly reset. Now after I helped finish off Atheum with a few shots from my fully leveled icebreaker, I was given Aspect of Glass, Ascendant Energy and Shards, a pretty underwhelming haul. Now after defeating Atheum for the second time, I bagged myself Timebreaker and 2 raid helmets. Now these particular items can only be obtained from beating Atheum on hard. Thing is, I already have 2 Timebreakers and 2 raid helmets for the Hunter, so again this was a bit of a bust. However, I did get a little luckier with my other raid loot drops. First of all, I picked up Praetorian Foil, a legendary fusion rifle with solar damage. Now its unique perks include glass half full, which means the bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage, and reactive reload, which means reloading this weapon after a kill grants a damage bonus for a short time. And it also has the Oracle Disruptor perk, which means this weapon deals bonus damage to oracles in the Vault of Glass. But the loot drop I was most excited about this week was Fatebringer, a legendary hand cannon with arc damage. Now perks include Firefly, which means precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode, and Outlaw, which means precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed, and again it has the Oracle Disruptor perk, which means this weapon deals bonus damage to oracles in the Vault of Glass. So then let's have a look at this weapon in action. The footage you're about to see is courtesy of my pal and fellow YouTuber Byth from Reachforge Network. Now as mentioned before, precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode, and as you can see, a single headshot takes out an entire mob of Fallen with the additional bonus of dramatically increased reload speed. Now combine this with the fact that this weapon has a 12 bullet barrel and you're looking at one of the best hand cannons in the game. Now like I said at the start of the video, I'll make my Raid Strike and Raid loot drops a weekly series on this channel. Now as you're most likely aware by now, the Dark Below DLC is launching December 9th, which means loot drops from the new Crota Zen raid will include the new exotic weapons this expansion pass has to offer, as well as all the legendary raid gear, which should certainly add a bit of spice to this series. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. And as always, until next time, Guardians.